Easy considered friend is fit in the middle. Mrs. Witt, were you able to see the cookie one?
Yes.
He's good. I'm gonna go start the 5 and we'll be ready.
Okay, awesome.
Tested.
Miss Martin, there's a button over on the curtain that says on off. When you turn it on, that's the projector.
It's on the wall. On the other wall, right by the pulley. It's blue. There you go.
Well, thank you all for your patience. Going to be starting here about 5 to 10 minutes from this.
Good morning, ladies. Yes, Dr. Speak.
Josh, come to the front, please. Yeah, right here.
Where do you want?
Anywhere to go. Y'all need an extra program,
I think it would be fine.
but I have.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. My name is Earl Gilmore, the proud principal here at South Garland High School. I want to thank you all for tuning in and being with us this morning live. I am also pleased to welcome those who took time from their busy schedules to be here with us this morning as well.
Hola, buenos días. Este es el principal Earl Gilmore y les agradecemos mucho que estén aquí con nosotros en este día para celebrar a nuestros estudiantes.
Family, today marks a very special occasion and celebration. This morning, we will recognize, honor, and celebrate the achievements of members from the Colonel Class of 2021.
Honrar a nuestros miembros de la clase de 2021.
Since the very beginning of your educational journey, you have gained new knowledge and new skills that will now take you into the new world. You have found new friends, and some of you possibly even your life partners. And now your final step is to cross this stage on 2021. I pray that your time here at South has equipped you to take the step with confidence and a spirit of adventure, to be bold, to be creative, to be innovative, and to make your own impact in life.
Desde el principio de esta educación, perdón, discúlpeme, estoy nerviosa. Han escogido dónde van a ir con sus destinos. Perdón, disculpe. Han tenido nuevos amigos y este es el nuevo.
Seniors, make no mistake about it. Many of us will never know the commitments and sacrifice you had to contend with in order to be recognized this morning. Even though we may not know all of the struggles that you were going through in life, but each of you demonstrated the incredible strength needed to somehow push right through. Nevertheless, always be reminded that none of us will ever know the challenges that will present to us in the future. Sometimes a hard time will only last days, others will last much longer. But for now, you are here, and you got yourself here. There was nothing along the way. There were joys and there were sorrows. There were wins and losses, exams, performances, and concerts you had to contend with. But you seniors, you did the work. This assembly is about taking time to recognize each of you for the work demonstrated that contributed to your successes. In spite of your life challenges, your determination and perseverance continue to make all the difference. And for that, I want to say thank you and congratulations. Charge on, Curtis. I also have this news that just came in. South Garland recently has been in the news. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to read you the article that was posted this weekend. Twin sisters graduating from Garland ISD have earned a combined total of $600,000 in scholarships. Top 10, Myra and Melissa Alvarez are graduating from South Garland High School in the top 5% of their class, and both will attend the University of Texas in Dallas this fall. You can run the meetings.
Myra and Melissa, y'all wanna stand up? Thank you, ladies. Good morning, I'm Ms. Martin, one of the counselors here at South Garland High School. We're gonna follow with the program. Does everyone have a copy of the program? Okay. So now we're going to have a presentation from our community leaders. We're gonna announce scholarships and different awards. So the order that we're gonna go in regards to presentations for scholarships, we're gonna first have the Ford driving dream.
Good morning. My name is Sheena Sharapata, and I work at Rand Reed's Planet Ford 635 here in Garland. And I want to go ahead and bring up our scholarship winner first, and then tell you a little bit about the scholarship so we can recognize her. So will Fabiola Gomez please come up to the stage? All right, so each year, Ford actually does this scholarship called the Ford Driving Dreams Tour, and in North Texas, there are actually 250 winners. Yes, so she is our winner of a $2,000 scholarship for South Garland High School, and she will share this honor with these 250 graduating seniors. So they would each write in what drives their dreams, furthering education, and what they're most passionate about for their continued education and success. So Monday, we're gonna actually have all 5 winners from Garland. So we do a total of $10,000 in scholarships. So we will all meet and kind of talk about further education, networking, and then that evening, Ford is putting on a program for all of the winners to attend virtually so they can kind of see what the bigger program they're a part of is. So help me congratulate Fabiola for earning $2,000, and she is a Texas Women's University.
Thank you so much. And we're going to give each recipient an opportunity to take a picture. So if parents would like to take a picture as well, please feel free. Okay, now we're going to have Gessa to present.
Good morning. My name is Alicia Lopez, and I am the Vice President on behalf of GESA, the Garland Educational Support Staff Association. I'm here to present the GESA 2020-2021 Scholarship Award. Our goal is to award scholarships to students who express a sincere desire to continue their education and to give back to their community and school by participating in extracurricular activities and organizations. I'm gonna make this short and sweet. Fabiola, come on up.
Thank you so much.
Now we're going to have the Garland NAACP.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Gwendolyn Daniels, and I am a volunteer with the Garland NAACP. At the beginning of the school year, the Garland Independent School District identified, an African-American senior with a grade point average that is highest of all African-Americans at each of the 7 high schools. It is with great honor that I present the NAACP scholarship to the senior identified at your campus, South Florida. This scholarship will be in the amount of $800, and it is awarded to Ladaria Burnell Henderson. Is she here this morning?
Thank you so much. Next, I will have the U.S. Army for their presentation.
Good morning. My name is Kassan Barnes. I'm here on behalf of the United States Army in the Garland Armor Administration. I'm here to present our future soldier with a $250,000 scholarship, Mom Melina. As a 19 Delta Scout, you'll be attending basic training at Fort Benning, Georgia.
As we continue to give out money. And next, we're gonna have presenters for the Blake Davis Memorial Scholarship.
Good morning. My name is Carol Davis. This is Larry Davis. My late husband, Blake Davis, we are giving a scholarship in memory of his son. Blake is an avid, passionate baseball player. At a very young age, I think Larry can attest to the baseball bat in my kid's hand and he never let go. But it took a whole lot of hard work and determination to play baseball past high school. And it was here at South Carolina High School. We were actually high school sweethearts. We graduated in 1993 under the direction of Rick Robertson that Blake really decided, I can do this. And he did. He told me on our first date, I'm gonna play baseball at the University of Texas in Austin. I don't know that I believed him way back then, but he did do it. He did. Under Coach Gus, the legendary Coach Gus at UT Austin. Anyway, this scholarship was, it's our privilege and honor to pass it on to someone else who is just pursuing their dream. Miss Sonia Juarez, will you please come?
I have two final scholarships to present. You know, I do not have presenters, but this young man deserves to have a formal presentation as well. So my college advisor, Jacob Ramirez, is going to do the presentation.
Okay, so I'm just gonna read off the script. So this is being presented on behalf of Garland ISD faculty and the Garland ISD Educational Foundation. Congratulations on winning the Betty Hudson Scholarship of 2021. The scholarship committee has recommended you for a scholarship of $1,000 for your post-secondary education. So that's the first one. Same person won both. So the second one is on behalf of the Garland ISD faculty and Garland ISD Education Foundation. Congratulations on winning the Selby Memorial Scholarship for 2021. The scholarship committee has recommended you for a $2,000 scholarship for your post-secondary education. And both of these are going to Joshua Ray schools.
As we continue with our program, I do have a teacher that wanted to make a special presentation to one of the students.
Good morning. A few years ago, in this auditorium, school board member Linda Griffin asked me why there were no female welding students. Today, I am so very proud to answer that question by awarding top welding honors to Natalie Ordonez. Yeah. Natalie is an inspiring leader. She is the founding chairman of our American Welding Society student chapter, where she served for 2 years. With her lead by example style, she inspired younger students to seek leadership positions. In fact, all the student chapter officers elected for next year are female. Natalie is the best gas tungsten arc welder I have ever taught. She is the first female from South to earn an AWS certification in aluminum TIG welding. Her service above self character provides the drive necessary to complete a large aquarium shelving unit for the science department. It will hold 2 75-gallon fish tanks weighing over 1,200 pounds. Before heading off to UNT in the fall, she is relentlessly refining her craft by taking a summer welding course at Eastfield College. In a few short years, Natalie will own a manufacturing business, and she will continue to inspire the next generation of leaders.
Now we will have 3 members of the counseling team to come forward as we continue to acknowledge seniors. We're going to look at specific recognition for seniors within the class of 2021.
Good morning. I'm going to go through the names of the class of 2021 and what awards they have, or what accomplishments they have achieved this year.
Keyshawn Abraham. He is CCMR Met. Angelina Acosta, National Honor Society, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met in Dallas Promise. Oluwai Adefuye, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met in Dallas Promise. Roberto Ahmed, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Leslie Aguirre Araújo, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Jefferson Alfaro Hernandez, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Adriana Alonso, Dallas Promise. Daniela Alonso, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met, Dallas Promise. Felipe Alonso, 21st Century Scholar. Ismael Alonso, CCMR Met. Joel Alvarenga Fuentes, CCMR Met. Carlos Alvarez, 21st Century Scholar. Melissa Alvarez, honor graduate. Jose Alvarez Flores, 21st Century Scholar. Jorge Alvarez Perez, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Natalie Amaya, 21st Century Scholar. Yolanda Adino Marquez, 21st Century Scholar. Eliseo Ariana, 21st Century Scholar. Karina Ariana, 21st Century Scholar. Luis Avendano, CCMR Met. Oscar Ayala Alfaro, 21st Century Scholar. Freddie Ayala Gonzalez, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Jorge Baez Aldaco, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Ivan Mahena, 21st Century Scholar. Melanie Valderas, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Jose Barajas Muñiz, 21st Century Scholar. Yael Barrera, CCMR Met. Rosie Beltran Tovar is a licensed cosmetologist, and she's a 21st Century Scholar. Francis Benitez Ramirez, 21st Century Scholar. William Bennett, CCMR Met. Jarvis Bentley, CCMR Met. Omar Bermejo Gomez, 21st Century Scholar. Efren Bonilla, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Jemiah Bradford, CCMR Met. Angel Cabrera, CCMR Met. Alejandra Cabrera Dempsey, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Azul Cadena Padilla, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. America Cano Hernandez, 21st Century Scholar, Dallas Promise. Melanie Carvajal Suarez, Dallas Promise. Isabel Carranza, 21st Century Scholar. Laura Carrillo Bates, 21st Century Scholar. Jesus Castanon, 21st Century Scholar, Dallas Promise. Axley Castillo, CCMR Met. Christopher Castro, CCMR Met. Jonathan Castro Perez, 21st Century Scholar. Maria Cerda Castillo, Dallas Promise. Angel Cervantes, CCMR Met. Jennifer Cervantes, CCMR Met. Momodu Chan, CCMR Met. Melissa Chavarria Tovar, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met, and Dallas Promise. Catherine Chavez Garay, CCMR Met, Dallas Promise. Keslin Shin Chun, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Jonathan Clements, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Gabriela Contreras, licensed cosmetologist, 21st Century Scholar, and CCMR Met. Yolanda Contreras Montenegro, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met, Dallas Promise. Sarah Cook, National Technical Honor Society. Jennifer Cortez, 21st Century Scholar. Miguel Cortez, CCMR Met. Luis Cortez Ventura, 21st Century Scholar. Daniel Cruz, 21st Century Scholar. Janet Cruz, 21st Century Scholar. Liliana Cruz Beckett, 21st Century Scholar. Lydia De Leon, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Juan Delgado Hernandez, CCMR Met. Joshua Diaz Escuela, CCMR Met. Diego Escalante Sosa, 21st Century Scholar. Charlie Escobar Salinas, CCMR Met. Fernando Espindola, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Jacqueline Esquivel, 21st Century Scholar. Leslie Estrada, 21st Century Scholar. Estefania Favela, 21st Century Scholar and CCMR Met. Kim Fernandez, CCMR Met. Victoria Fierro, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Maria Figueroa Vargas, 21st Century Scholar. Lisette Fino, 21st Century Scholar. Wilson Flores Catalan, CCMR Met. Ricardo Flores Cervantes, CCMR Met, Dallas Promise. Jeremiah Fountain, CCMR Met. Blake Frausto, CCMR Met. Saraí Fuentes, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Morelia Fuentes Trejo, Dallas Promise. Stephen Gallardo, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Michelle Gallegos, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met, Dallas Promise. Sebastian Galvan, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Catherine Garay Alfaro, 21st Century Scholar. Christian Garcia, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Daisy Garcia, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Jonathan Garcia, CCMR Met. Lisbeth Garcia, CCMR Met. Jessica Garcia Alcaraz, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Med, Dallas Promise, UNTD Aspire Scholarship. Jesus Garcia Gonzalez, CCMR Med, Dallas Promise. Brian Garcia Lopez, CCMR Med. Jennifer Garcia Madriles, 21st Century Scholar, Dallas Promise. Rebecca Garza, licensed cosmetologist, CCMR Med.
Irene Gaitan, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Med. Bobby Giddens, CCMR Med. Davon Gilmore Murphy, CCMR Med. Dulce Gomez, licensed cosmetologist, CCMR Med. Sagrado Gomez, CCMR Med. Jacqueline Gonzalez, licensed cosmetologist, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Med. Giovanni Gonzalez, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Med. Misael Gonzalez, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Med. Saul Gonzalez, CCMR Med. Daniel Grant, CCMR Med. Jose Guardiola, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Med. Jesus Guerra, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Med. Juan Guerrero, CCMR Med. Ricardo, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Med. Jennifer Guzman, 21st Century Scholar. Laura Guzman Reyes, 21st Century Scholar. Kadarius Park, CCMR Med. Brian Hernandez, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Med. Daniel Hernandez, CCMR Med. Elias Hernandez, CCMR Med. Uriel Hernandez, CCMR Med. Brian Hernandez Amico, 21st Century Scholar. Edwin Hernandez Ian, CCMR Med. Aurelio Hernandez Torres, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Med, Dallas Promise. Antonio Hernandez Lula, 21st Century Scholar. Victor Herrera Sanchez, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Med. Douglas Hill, Honor Graduate, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Med, Creative Minds Scholarship. Sun Tu, CCMR Med. Jose Huerta, CCMR Med. Braylon Hunt, CCMR Med. Ruben Arias Clark, CCMR Med. Monica Jaimes Rodriguez, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Med. Leslie Jimenez, CCMR Med. Rosemary Muka, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Med. Nathan LaPlante, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Med. Anna Lara, 21st Century Scholar, Dallas Promise, Garland's Finest Scholarship, Pioneer Scholarship. Jonathan Lawson, CCMR Med. Michael Lasik, CCMR Med. Evan Linas Perez, CCMR Med. Stephanie Leon Saavedra, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Med. Leiva Arevalo, 21st Century Scholar. Rihanna Lorera, 21st Century Scholar, Dallas Promise. Ronaldo Longoria, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met, Dallas Promise. Brady Lopez, CCMR Met. Christopher Lopez, 21st Century Scholar. Jesse Lopez, 21st Century Scholar, Dallas Promise. Jocelyn Lopez, 21st Century Scholar. Julian Lopez, 21st Century Scholar. Susana Lopez, 21st Century Scholar. Pablo Lopez Diaz, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Brian Lozano, CCMR Met, Dallas Promise. Richard McGowan, CCMR Met. Whitney Maldonado, 21st Century Scholar, Dallas Promise. Angie Maldonado, 21st Century Scholar. James Marshall, CCMR Met. Eric Martinez, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met, Dallas Promise. Jennifer Martinez, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met, Dallas Promise. Raul Martinez, CCMR. Juan Carlos Martinez Armas, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Misael Martinez Espinosa, 21st Century Scholar. Juan Martinez Robles, CCMR Met. Viviana Martinez Torres, 21st Century Scholar, Dallas Promise. Ana Martinez Trinidad, 21st Century Scholar. Angel Martinez Saavedra, CCMR Met. Axel Mata Aguilar, CCMR Met, Dallas Promise. Catherine Meade, CCMR Met. Jonathan Medina Castillo, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Joe May, 21st Century Scholar. Christian Mejia, CCMR Met. Lucia Mejia, 21st Century Scholar. Julia Mendez, CCMR Met. Jose Mendoza, 21st Century Scholar. Melanie Mendoza, CCMR Met. Gary Mendoza Escobar, CCMR Met. Joseph Miller, CCMR Met. Fernando Miranda, CCMR Met. Kevin Mojica Salinas, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met, Dallas Promise.
Lucio Morales, 21st Century Scholar. Elmer Moran Cedillos, 21st Century Scholar, Dallas Promise. Gabriel Mosqueda, CCMR Met. Tylen Mowat, CCMR Met. Jose Nunez, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Daniel Munoz, 21st Century Scholar. Natalie Murillo, CCMR Met. Juan Mejera, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Carla Nava Gomez, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met, Dallas Promise, Maverick Academic Scholarship, Excellence Scholarship. Gabriel Miergarter, CCMR Met. Brandon Nguyen, CCMR Met. Samuel Olvera, CCMR Met. Jacqueline Olvera Cabello, 21st Century Scholar. Eric Onofre Trejo, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Phoebe Orellana Lopez, 21st Century Scholar. Angel Ortega, CCMR Met. Angelique Ortega, National Technical Honor Society, Dallas Promise. Ephraim Ortega, CCMR Met. Lizbeth Ortega, Licensed Cosmetologist, CCMR Met. Marvin Osorio Pineda, 21st Century Scholar. Vanessa Oviedo Hernandez, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met, Dallas Promise. Cynthia Pacheco, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Nelson Paramo, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Valeria Piscina Rubio, Licensed Cosmetologist, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Carlos Peralta Hernandez, 21st Century Scholar. Katie Guerra Garcia, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met, Dallas Promise. Melvin Perez, CCMR Met. Yasmin Perez, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Vitali Perez Carpio, 21st Century Scholar. Eddie Perez Medina, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Yenny Pineda Vasquez, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Debony Deverell, CCMR Met. Rafael Pizarro, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met, Dallas Promise. Chastity Otse, Licensed Cosmetologist, CCMR Met, Dallas Promise. Josue Posada, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Kevin Prieto, CCMR Met. Ricardo Prince, CCMR Met. Jennifer Quinte, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Savannah Quintanilla, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Gerson Ramirez, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Hazel Ramirez, Dallas Promise. Evelyn Ramirez Molina, 21st Century Scholar. Ashley Ramos, Perfect Attendance. Edgar Rangel, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Christian Reyes, CCMR Met. Joseph Reyes, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met, Perfect Attendance. Michael Reyes, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Alexa Rios, CCMR Met. Edgar Rivera, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Isaac Rivera, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Christopher Rivera, 21st Century Scholar. Jamie Rivera Gomez, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Nancy Rivera Lopez, 21st Century Scholar, Dallas Promise. Jennifer Rizzo Munoz, 21st Century Scholar. Nubian Robertson, 21st Century Scholar. Catherine Robles, licensed cosmetologist, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Gaspar Robles, CCMR Met, perfect attendance. Jerry Rocha Espinoza, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Barbara Rodriguez, CCMR Met. Elisa Rodriguez, 21st Century Scholar. Elizabeth Rodriguez, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met, Dallas Promise. Jocelyn Rodriguez Medina, 21st Century Scholar. Xiomara Rojas, 21st Century Scholar, Dallas Promise. Kevin Rollins, CCMR Met. Daniel Romero, 21st Century Scholar, CCMR Met. Enzo Romero, CCMR Met. Maria Rosales Esquivel, Dallas Promise. Fatima Rosales Torres, CCMR Met. Jalen Salazar, CCMR Met. Kabir Salazar Guadarrama, CCMR Met. Kevin Saldana Vasquez, Crystal Saldivar Lucia, CCMR Met, perfect attendance. Zenobio Salgada Felix, CCMR Met. Juan Sanchez Jr., CCMR Met. And last but not least, Carlos Sanchez Rosales, CCMR Met. That was just a big shot prepared for graduation. So now we're going to have a special presentation that we created this year. It's going to be presented by Mr. Gilmore, and it's going to be our Colonel Pride Award.
As many of you know, this is the last class to call themselves a South Carolina High School Colonel graduate. It has truly been an honor to watch the class of 2021 excel within the multiple changes that occurred for years. We decided to include a new award this year, where students were nominated and chosen by their teachers to receive the 2021 Colonel Pride Award. This award is going to a senior student that exhibits leadership, school spirit, tenacity, drive, grit, and determination. It is an honor and my pleasure to announce Mr. Joshua Reyes Cruz.
As you can see, the different achievements and awards for Joshua. Thank you so very much. We move along in our program. We are now at the area where we are going to highlight our 2021 undergraduates. In Garland ISD, for you to be considered an undergraduate, you will have a 3.5 GPA on a 5.0 scale. Additionally, these graduates will be recognized at graduation by the white stole that they wear on top of their graduation gown. This year, we have 35 undergraduates. Now, to maintain spacing, we only invited the top 10 of the class, but we will announce all 35 undergraduates. My top 10, of course, are within the undergraduates, so when you hear your name, please come to the stage and just stand here, please.
My first name, Angelina Acosta. Justin Aguirre. Mayra Alvarez. Melissa Alvarez. Jessica Aranda. Karina Vaca Medina. Viola Gomez Cornejo. Ariel Guerrero. Ladaria Henderson. Douglas Heel. Sonia Lawrence. Marlene Lima Velasquez. Ashley Lizama. Maria Lopez Cornejo. Susan Macias. Rosa Martinez Garcia. Fern May. Juan G. Molina. Natalie Ordonis. Yasmin Valencia. Sonia Payez. Giovanni Quintanilla. Christina Ray. Jessica Rafael. Joshua Reyes Cruz. Jacqueline Rojas. Tania Ruiz Valdivia. Kevin Salva Vasquez. Isaac Salcedo. Jeffrey Song. Brittany Sosa. Mu Wei. Juliana Zapata. And give them a warm round of applause once again, folks. Thank you.
If you would like to take a picture, you can take an opportunity to take that now. And once again, these are undergraduates that have a 3.5 or better GPA on a 5.0 scale. Now I'm gonna have the same people come back, because now we are about to highlight our top 10. So we currently have 426 students in our graduating senior class. Of those 426, we looked at GPA and we looked at rank. So the top ranking students, number 1 through number 10, in alphabetical order, we will highlight at this time.
I know that the top 10 are just winning right now because we just missed it. Well, I'm something, right? I like this last night. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now for your top 10 seniors in alphabetical order. First up to the stage, Justin Akiri. Myra Alvarez. Jessica. Fabiola Torres Verdejo. Ariel Orwell. Sonia Lawrence. Rosa Martinez Garcia. Natalie Mardas. Joshua Reyes Cruz. And last but not least, Boo.
Some of my medals got tangled up, but as we work those out, you would like to take a moment to take pictures. So again, this is in alphabetical order, but these are our top 10 seniors out of 426 students. Thank you so very much. Now, if I can have Mrs. House and Mr. Gilmore to come to the stage, please. Now, this is the moment that we've all been waiting for, the presentation of our valedictorian and our salutatorian. So y'all can take a seat. Now, we did go to their homes on Saturday, so they kind of already know who the Val and the Sal is. But we're going to make a formal presentation. We have trophies and we'll let them speak.
Good morning and congratulations. Right. Our 2021 South Garland salutatorian is Miss Moo Wei. our 2021 South Garland valedictorian, Miss Fabiola Gomez Cornejo.
Okay, can you come back to the stage so I can get a picture of you, Fabiola, Mr. Gilmore, and Ms. House, please? So our valedictorian is our highest ranking student in the senior class, and our salutatorian is number 2. So as we come to the close of our program, Mr. Gilmore will offer us some closing remarks, and then we will have our alma mater, our director, Mr. David Schaefer.
All right, friends and families and students and our distinguished faculty, I want to thank you all for being here and participating with us, whether you were here live or you're in virtual land. I just really want to thank you and take this moment to say, scholars, I'm so impressed with your tenacity. I'm so impressed with the way you conducted yourselves this year. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you on June 9th at where again? The Curtis Toll Center, absolutely. But first, I want to see you all at 1:30 in rehearsal. Thank you all so much. Be blessed. Farewell.
All right, y'all ready to get out? Let's do this. Here we go. Good, got it? All right, here we go. Let's bring her home.
I'm not thinking. Do it one time, forever. One more time.
Hold on, let's say this is right. There we go. Here we go.
High school, baby.
Let's get it.